King Day edition. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And here we can check out the story for Bradley Beal.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Simmons. And it's Springer at the 2-guard spot. And for the Wizards, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult? The start, the middle, the end? Where?
Yeah, Kevin, the physical toll, I think around All-Star break. That's when it gets the hardest. But you get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
3 on the clock. Springer, and that one, good.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Dinwiddie. Wizards passing it around, and Beal kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harrell. To the inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Dinwiddie. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Inside. And stolen by Harris. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They get a hand on it.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Finish off the break.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Back to Dinwiddie. The pass to Springer. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by the 76ers.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Simmons. Oh, look at him.
The first attempting of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
So timeout called here. the first for Washington. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
They had him in their heels the whole
76ers substitution.
1:36 left in the first. Passes it to Gafford. Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. Second shot opportunity, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got the game tied up here for Washington. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Maxey passes to Milton. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ryan against Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 10 points.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Milton with it. He's against Hachimura.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Tie game in Washington. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Oh, Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
Pretty simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
They're governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Niang in a power forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Niang passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dinwiddie attacking. It's good. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
To the middle. Here's Maxey. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Maxey's got his second basket.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Abdia's checked in for the Wizards. And the 76ers also making a change. Drummond's checked in. Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 8 here in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Milton. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
To the paint. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Niang. Here's Milton. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
Dinwiddie right side. Outside, Beal. Knocks it loose. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Dinwiddie outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers.
And Dinwiddie, with some big shoes to fill, steps into the vacancy Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Here's Simmons. Rise to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, he puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Dinwiddie kicks to Kuzma. That's tipped out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. So for the Wizards, Ryan has checked in for Harrell, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Dinwiddie, 12 points for him. Got a piece of it. Dives for it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Abdia.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Now Simmons, 6 points for him. Pass to Springer. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
The pass to Abdia. The Wizards working the ball around now. Hachimura with it. He's got 6. Dinwiddie right side. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time.
Possession to the 76ers.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Korkmaz passes to Springer. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
But you got to respect the shot selection of Drummond. He does not play outside of himself, always in control.
Dinwiddie kicks to Avdia. Stolen away. And now the 76ers on the break. Outside for Simmons. On the wing, Green. Triple from the wing. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. They've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without.
And that concludes the first half. 76ers lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They've built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell-Pope, and Harrell's in at the 5 down low. Harris against Harrell. Here's Drummond. The shot that time, not on target. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring. He does it with high efficiency.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Harrell. And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
Yeah, Kevin, he gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
Simmons against Harrell. Simmons on the wing. Here's Drummond. Pass to Springer. And it's Drummond with the jam.
How about that? He uses his agility to drop buckets on his opponents. Drummond has good mobility for his size.
Here's Dinwiddie. A beautiful reverse layup. Dinwiddie's got 18 points in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Springer. Dinwiddie covering. Floats one. Rebound by the Wizards.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Green, the pass to Drummond. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Back to Dinwiddie. Sinks that one from the post. Dinwiddie's got 20 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
To the middle. Here's Springer. And yes, it's good.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Caldwell Pope against Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Springer. 8 points for him. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
To the inside. Harrell trying to free himself up. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Beal. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Knocked loose. Here's Drummond. The shot missing. Great D that time from Harrell. Kuzma finds Dinwiddie. Green with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Outside, Green. Pass to Drummond. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
To the paint. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Springer, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Inside. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Springer. Over Beal. Another shot. And Harris lays it up.
Timeout.
Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
When their goal was to limit their turnovers, I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
And Washington going with the whole new group here. Here's Dinwiddie. 20 points for him. And there's the pass to Hachimura. 2 points. That one goes. Hachimura's got 8 points.
And look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
Milton with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. A shot by Milton, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. There's the 3. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got it back down to single digits for Washington.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
A shot by Milton, no good. The Wizards are gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Tries yet again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
When Hachimura debuted in the NBA, he exploded with a double-double. Now he's really found his rhythm and continues to impress.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
And he knocks down the first one. Hachimura hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
To the left wing. Hilton the pass to Maxey. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it.
Here's Maxey. 8 points for him. And here's Milton. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the middle, here's Bryant. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Maxey, and he uses the glass on the lane. Maxey's got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 10.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Here's Drummond. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Bryant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Avdia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Pass to Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. Here's Milton. Will not go. This is off the front eye. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. They trail by 7. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Washington has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses from short range. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Harris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, man, the defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact with the shots.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And Harris drops them both. Washington shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Gafford, high post, shoots from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Milton. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
To the inside, it's stolen by Milton. Not going to go that time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. 76ers ahead. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
For the Wizards, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hachimura. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for George Niang, and it's Green in for Maxey. Simmons finds Green. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Springer. The 76ers with another miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Springer in at the 2. A baseline J. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 76ers leading by 3. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Pass to Springer. He kicks it to Simmons. Takes a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And stolen by Harrell. Kuzma passes to Dinwiddie. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dinwiddie's got 26 points.
An all-around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Here's Springer. He's covered by Beal. Springer the pass to Green. 5 to shoot to stop the drought. The 76ers with another miss. Washington has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, we've seen Harris step up as an offensive threat. I mean, the more he looks to score, the better he is.
And the foul called on Danny Green.
Third team.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Back to Dinwiddie.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going.
Timeout.
When they're
and the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by them and finishing with that highlight reel material.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Harold. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Abdias checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Raul Neto subbed in for Beal. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Springer. 6 to shoot. Outside, Simmons. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Neto, the pass to Dinwiddie to take the lead. And they get it back. Neto finds Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Bryant. Here's Neto. Tries again. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bryant against Green. And he gets it to go.
Timeout, timeout.
And the 76ers lead by 3.
When the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. I mean, ready to deliver assertive and keep them on track.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Washington. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and Gafford throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Passes it to Green. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to Green. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight to take the lead and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
The line for Washington.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Drummond shoots such a high percentage in the post. When this team needs an important basket, they better look to him.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Springer, good, and Harris gets the assist. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. That one, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Outside, Simmons. Springer, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
Dinwiddie dishes to Abia. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots from the right block, and he gets the jumper to drop for Dinwiddie's got 18 points now here in the second half. The 76ers leading by 3. Down low. A nice shot by Simmons.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Here's Dinwiddie. And Simmons with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Green finds Harris.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Dinwiddie. Doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so here is Philadelphia, leading by 5. On the wing, Green. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Springer. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. Again, Philadelphia.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
On deep, Neto. It's hauled in by Harris. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Springer. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time